everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So today I'm going to film the first of my Celtic decks. I asked in a previous video if you'd like to see the Celtic decks that I was able to get from eBay separately in separate videos, or just as a collective video, and a few people said they would like to see them separately. So this is the first one. So this is the Celtic Oracle by John Matthews. This is the box. Now it is a little bit discoloured. That's totally fine. I don't mind at all. Particularly this deck cost me £11. I mean, you can't complain at that, can you? I'll just read this to you because I don't think it will be very visible on camera. It says, the Celtic Oracle. With this pack you will enter the magical world of the Celtic shaman. Following the shaman's visionary path, you will gain a heightened understanding of yourself and your place in the world, as well as insight into your true direction in life. You will also learn how to integrate your inner and outer worlds and develop your latent shamanic skills and live in harmony with all creation. And then there's a little bit about John Matthews there. So it is a two-part box. It does have the thumb cutouts, but because my hands are quite small, it's difficult to get round there. Now, this did come out. I tried gluing it in, but it's kind of come out again, but it's no big deal. It's just a ribbon. And like I say, I can't really complain for £11. So that's the inside of the box. The book's a really nice book actually. Look, it's quite thick. So when was this? So I'm not sure, guys, if this is out of print or not. It might be, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so this was this edition was 2007, so it is quite old. It's a really nice book though, colour pictures. So you've got the card pack, acknowledgements, introduction, the roots of the tree, the Celtic Oracle. We've got chapter 1, Between the Worlds, the Celtic Shaman's Craft. Chapter 2, the Shaman's Pack, carrying the world on your back. Chapter 3 is reading the cards, telling yourself stories. Chapter 4, roots and branches, ways into dreaming. And then further reading. Now the card pack is split into sections. So card 1 is the Tree of Vision and Tradition. Then cards 2 to 4 are the Movers. Cards 5 to 13 are the Empowerers. Cards 14 to 16 are the Worlds. Cards 17 to 20 are the Elements. 21 to 31 are the Totem Beasts. And 32 to 40 are the Shapers. So that's really cool. So we've got acknowledgements there, and then we go into the introduction. So you get quite a lot of writing in this book. I think it's really good. And the thing is that this deck will work with the other Celtic decks I've got, the other two tarot decks that I got from eBay recently. So, and this oracle will work with them, and it'll also work with the Celtic Shaman's Pack that I've got that is still available on Amazon. It'll work with that too. Then we've got Between the Worlds, the Celtic Shaman's Craft, the 6 subsets. I mean, how cool is this? Look, it tells you about the Empowerers and the Worlds and the Elements, the Totem Beasts, the Shapers. I love this. The Trance and the Journey. So you've got the Mundane World, the Way Between the Worlds and the Other World. This is so cool, guys. The World of the Spirits. Working with the Ancestors. work with totems and power animals. There's so much information in this book. It's so good. Making a journey. I mean, because considering it was printed in 2007, I mean, some decks now, some of the like more modern recent decks, I don't think are as good. Some of them, some are, of course. There's some good, really good ones that come out, but not all of them are. So sometimes these old decks can actually be better. The Shaman's Pack, carrying the world on your back. So the card set, so it goes through the card of vision, the movers, the empowerers, the three worlds, the elements, the totem beasts, and the shapers. And then we go into the cards. So for each card we've got like 2 pages, description, key, background and journey. So this is the first card, the card of vision, which is the tree of vision and tradition. And then the first of the movers, number 2, the vision singer. So it carries on through like that. Then we've got additional spreads, additional cards, roots and branches, ways into dreaming, the 7-day program that tells you about meditating on the tree of vision and all that it means to you and to those with whom you are in contact. Draw the tree or copy the layout opposite. And then we've got the layout here of cards, the 7-week program, the 12-month cycle. These are so cool, guys. The cosmic spiral spread, using the pack in a healing ceremony, working in groups, power songs and chants. Look at this one, the Song of the Winds, the Song of Being, chant for the shapers. It's so good that they've got these in here, songs and chants, because you can make up your own, but sometimes you can't always think of the words, or you could look at something like this and get inspiration for your own chants or songs. Song of Crossing Between Worlds, power song, shape-shifting song, the 3 worlds, morning invocation, chant of life, travelling the way between the worlds, crooning and wordless chants, mediation, divining with the cards. And then we've just got the appendix at the back and further reading. So it is a 224 page book by John Matthews. So really, really good, packed full of information. Now there are 40 cards in the deck and they're colour coded. Now they are quite thin. They are very thin. But I'm not bothered. I'm fine with it. I know some people wouldn't be. They might like the thicker card stock. I'm okay with it. And the thing is, if you're a riffle shuffler, it would probably riffle shuffle like a dream because it's so flexible. So, so these are the backs. So we've got different colours, but in the same pattern. So red and yellow, and then we've got the white one. So it's 40 cards, so you can see they're not thick cards because you can see the thickness of the deck is not thick at all, but that's fine. I am totally fine with it. So let's take a look. Should we go in a little bit? So we have number 1, the Tree of Vision and Tradition. Love it. We have the Vision Singer, and I do like the artwork here as well, and the different sections, like the different things like the movers, the elements and stuff are colour coded cards. They've all got different colour borders for their different sections. So that is the Vision Singer. The Walker Between Worlds, I love this. How cool is that, guys? And you know, I've got Candy over at Candy Soul and Soil to thank for this, because she showed the 3 decks that I managed to get on eBay, and I'm so thankful, honestly, to her. I know it might sound a bit over the top, but I honestly absolutely love these decks, and if it wasn't for that video that Candy did, I wouldn't have known about them, because I'd never seen these decks before. Well, I'm saying 3, I've got 3, but 2, was it 1, 2? Yeah, no, there was 3. This one and 2 others that Candy showed, the Celtic Wisdom Tarot and the Celtic Tarot, that Candy had, and I've also got another one that she didn't have, that I found on eBay too. So this is the Wild Man. Look at this. So cool. The Ferryman. This is quite a dark card, isn't it, guys? You can see like images here and here. We have the Wood Ward. The Lady of the Ways. I love this because this is like Ellen of the Ways. So I love it. I love the stones and the spirals. The Bride of the Waters. The Druid. The Keeper of the Wheel. I love this design. The Triskel. The Seeress. The Woman Made of Flowers. Now this reminds me of, I don't know if it's meant to be because I haven't read the book, but it reminds me of the story of Blodeuwedd in Welsh mythology. So she was a lady made of flowers. But then she betrayed her husband, I think it was, something like that, and got turned into an owl, which meant she could only be around in the night time as an owl. So that's what that makes me think of, the Woman Made of Flowers. I love it. The Keeper of Letters. First Circle. Second Circle. Oh my god, I love it. These decks are so me. Third Circle. It's amazing. The Mound of Wonders. Look at that. The Colours of the Winds. The Green and Burning Tree. So I love that. So we've got half green here and half burning. But you see, I don't know if it's meant, but when I look into the back of this, I can see faces as well. The Well of Segai. Got the Salmon, so we're into the Totem Animals and Power Animals now. The Stag. Cool. The Crane. The Owl. The Crow. Oh, look at the Otter. He's there with an eel as well, by the look of it. The Hound. So he's standing on top of another one. Or the shape of one anyway. So it's like part of the pattern. Like Celtic knotwork. The Eagle. boar, the horse. It's interesting that it's just like a face like that, almost like a mask. The cow. Then we have the father, the mother, the son, the maiden. Love that. Look at the colours in that. All different ones, like a rainbow. The lady of the sacred earth. The lord of the sea. I love that, with all the shells in his hair and like corals, and really cool. It's a bit like the Green Man, but an underwater version. The lady of the moon and stars. It's lovely as well. I love the blues in that. The lord of the underworld. So they say that the lord of the underworld lives underneath Glastonbury Tor. His name is pronounced, I think this is right, because of course it's the Celtic Welsh. It looks like, because the last part of it is spelled N-U-D-D, but it's Gwyn ap Neath, not Nud, like it looks like. It's Gwyn ap Neath. And he is the Lord of the Underworld, and he's supposed to live under Glastonbury Tor. And he has white hounds with red ears. So yeah, it's a bit like the Wild Hunt. And then we have the Lady of the Cauldron. So that is the complete deck, guys. I really love it. And as I say, it will go perfectly with the other decks that I've got, the other Celtic decks, because, you know, I got some, like I said, from eBay, but I've also got the Celtic Shamans pack, which is the one that's available on Amazon. And I've also got the Greenwood Tarot. Now, it's not the original Greenwood Tarot, because the artist made the art available so people could print the cards off. So that's what I did a long time ago. But that deck would go so well with the Celtic Shamans pack, because it's the same artist, Jessica Potter. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing these, guys, and just remember that you never know with eBay. Sometimes you can get lucky, and I was really lucky with this, that I got this for £11. As I say, it may be out of print because it is quite old, but you can still find these decks if you like put in a search for it on eBay. That's how I got mine, or if you kind of look every day. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone is doing well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.